Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversations, number 418 today. Wow, have we not reached another milestone? So, every day is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. And every morning is an opportunity to raise our awareness and to defeat any negativity that might be trying to attack us. Right? So, people don't consciously bombard us with negativity. Negativity happens and we pick it up. So, the challenge always is, how do I not pick it up? Right? When I'm in a state of awareness, then I'm aware of what my mind is saying. Right? I'm aware that I'm now negatively resonating with someone, and I can drop that. So when we come here to Empowering Morning Conversations, we are learning certain tools to do that. Okay, so the older people who've been around for a longer period of time, they've learned many tools, and we try to revise them or do them again from time to time for the benefit of the newer members. Okay, so that's one of the things we do, that in a world that is bombarding us with negativity, how to stay positive. Because when we get influenced, our feelings get influenced. And when we get influenced, we are not able to be enthusiastic, joyful. See, if you're enthusiastic and passionate, you will produce better results, isn't it? And if you are in a state of, life is going on, I'm just surviving, which one is a better state? The one where you're enthusiastic and saying, yes, today is going to be a special day and I'm going to do something special in my life. And that's exactly what we do. Every morning we say, yes, today is another day. Today I will generate positivity. Today I will generate the energy. Today I will generate the enthusiasm so that I live my life 100%. And I have a life of ease and joy and glory. Isn't that what we want? A life of ease and joy and glory? Now, this is a mantra which I got from Access Consciousness about 3 years ago. What a wonderful mantra. And a wonderful set of programs which I have been doing. And I'm also now one of the certified facilitators of Access Consciousness. And many of us here are on that journey also. We will talk separately about that. So all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And when you realize, and I hope you realize, that most of the time we are in our default mode. Yeah. So computer people will understand auto mode. There is an algorithm with which you live. Keeps repeating itself, So what is your default mode? Only you will know. For me, for many years, till I was 27 years old, my default mode was bach ke rehna re baba. People will take advantage of you. People will laugh at you. People will cheat you. Be careful. So at the age of 27, I realized, okay, listen, I'm spending more time to save myself from all those people, and I'm spending less time. And inside that, saving myself from other people includes doing my job. And even in the job, I would find somebody, "Arey, wo mere piche pada hai," that fellow's out to get me. That fellow's trying to pull me down. At the age of 27, I realized nobody's got the time to pull you down. They're busy avoiding other people trying to put them down. Very interesting, isn't it? I'm worried that other people will try to push me down, but other people are worried that everybody else is trying to push them down. So who's got the time for, deliberately trying to sabotage me? I realized that, so I dropped it. And then I also realized that instead of spending time in creating life, making my life what I wanted to be, all my actions were a reaction to my survival behavior. I should do this because daddy will get angry otherwise. I should do this, otherwise my wife will get angry. I should do this, otherwise what will people say? All this is a part of survival behavior. No? I also found that at that time I was more interested in what other people are doing. Why is that fellow misguiding so and so? Why is he doing like this, like this? So I was attending a program when I was 27 years old. So the leader was a very funny man. I mean, he used to crack a lot of jokes. He says, you are more interested in what is happening in the neighbor's house. You be busy in your house, no? Then I realized that is a part of my survival behavior too. So what a waste of time. So one of the things we say in Empowering Morning Conversations is, let us get out of survival mode and get into create mode. Let's create the life the way we want it to be. And as I'm getting older and I'm coming closer to the age of 70, I'm saying, hello, now time is less, Baba, for the creation part of it. But I've also seen people who start at 70, who start at 65, and they create empires at that level, at that age, they don't give up. So it doesn't matter what age you are, okay? Whether you are young or middle-aged or old, we all have an opportunity to create the life the way we desire. Create a life that resonates with our inner self, And if you're very lucky, you will discover your real purpose to be here, and you create that from that purpose, and you will be so powerful, so effective. And you may also realize one thing, that in our life, we have only measured our success by money and possessions. Because that's the way the world measures it, isn't it? So we are also human beings, and because the world is measuring it like that, so we are also measuring it like that. Now, maybe your inner desire is not to make tons and tons of money. Okay? Maybe your inner desire is to make a contribution where you personally don't need too much money and you require money for the projects that you wish to do. It's your choice, isn't it? But the default mode is like a compulsion. No, I have to make money. No, I have to make money. And then, in every interaction, you are being very transactional, what we call as matlabi. At the end of this transaction, will I make more money? Will I make more money? Will I make more money? Will somebody snatch away my money? Is somebody trying to take advantage of me, trying to cheat me out of my money? Have you noticed that? So much of money obsession is there. And so many other things which are there in our default mode. So it is good to find that out. And when we find that out, we may find, all right, we are wasting our time on all these things. Why don't we get on with the business of living? That is why this motto is there, stop blaming and start living. And this I created one day when I realized that people always will say, I say, why don't you create your life? No, sir, not possible because of this. What is that because? No, sir, family is there. No, I have to look after their needs. No, how can I do what I desire? But nobody said that you cannot take care of your family and also do what you desire. There is a mindset. It says, if I have to do what I desire, then I have to give up something. Why? Why do you have to give up something? Because in our life, that's the way it goes, no? One of the solid beliefs of this reality is that you have to have a trade-off. You have to sacrifice something, then only you can get something. Hello? The only thing you have to sacrifice, my dear friends, is your comfort, your prejudice, your stuck points of view. The only thing you have to sacrifice is your judgment, the niqab which you wear and roam around. Niqab, the mask, the pretense, that you have to sacrifice. Nothing else. You don't have to sacrifice anything. You can have your family, you can fulfill your goals, you can maintain your religious beliefs and everything you can maintain and yet achieve all the desires that you have. So getting out of our default mode, getting out of the survival mode and getting into the create mode. That's the motto of the Empowering Morning Conversations every morning and every morning. And inside of that, we pick up some distinctions to work on every day. Okay. So you work with one brick at a time, and it gives you a lot of, like if you have, there are some big walls which are made, and there is one particular brick, if you remove that, the whole wall will fall down. So this created reality that we have, which we so strongly, it is like this, I know. That is the biggest killer of creation. You cannot build on what foundation is already there, no? So some people buy a plot and the plot has got the old foundation on it and they try to build a new house on it. That will have some limitation only, isn't it? Or you remove the foundation itself, put the new foundation according to the way you want, and then you build your house. Which one is better? There you have a choice. Do I want to build on the old foundation or do I want to make a new foundation? Okay. So that is why we work brick by brick, every day a new distinction. Every day we pick up something, you work on it. Because the human mind can take only so much at one particular point of time. So today I was thinking, and just now early in the morning, I was fortunate enough to have a conversation with Ratanji. So he's responsible for this, what I'm going to talk to you now. Okay. He's responsible for it, but I created it. Let me be clear on that also. So what is the distinction between self-acknowledgement and appreciation and arrogance? So we'll talk about that. And first, let's listen to Shakti ji.
Sir, you're talking about that foundation. We create the new foundation, right? Most of the times we are so busy to destroy that old creation because we want the same place to create the new foundation. So we are so busy to destroy that instead of creating.
Foundation still remains the same.
Yes.
We are destroying the house.
Yes.
Right? And then you're trying to build on the old foundation. Nothing is going to change, no?
Yes.
You got it. You got it. Beautiful. Anyway, let us not make it look like we are trying to sell the foundation course over here. We are not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to sell any damn thing over here, okay?
Okay, sir.
I don't believe in marketing. Those who have to come, they'll come. Right? No persuasion, remember. In our practice, we don't run after people. We make them an invitation. If they like it, it's fine. If they don't like it, there are many people in the world who can choose it. All right. So what's the difference between arrogance, okay, and self-appreciation or self-acknowledgement? You know what is that? Same thing. This is what I'm good at. This is what I've achieved. Okay. Versus arrogance or showing off. Let's put them together. Arrogance and showing off. Showing off means apna dhandora peethte. Okay. So what's the difference in these two things? Because in India, we have this big dilemma. No? I don't want to be arrogant. I should have humility. So some people are arrogant about their humility also. So I've met a lot of very humble people. They are so arrogant. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Sir, in my understanding, it is the difference between the qualities that I possess within me, with that, whether I show you or I serve you.
Okay, can you say some more about it?
If I act in the arrogance mode, I would act from the point of view of I will show you. And if I am in acknowledgement of my skills and in appreciation of my skills, I would say I will serve you.
Yeah, beautiful. I have these tools to serve you with.
Yes.
I will serve you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So putting it so beautifully. right? And succinctly, as our friend Milan is fond of saying. His favorite word is succinct. Okay, so who's next? What's the difference between arrogance and acknowledging yourself and appreciating yourself? Hello?
Sir, arrogance is coming from the ego part, like I'm like this, I'm like that. And self-acknowledgement is, it's not something you are showing off. It's just you are happy about it, who you are. And it's automatically reflecting wherever you go, in your words, in your everything. Because that's your way of being. You need not to really, you can say, नकाब नहीं है वो. That's actually,
अभी वो तीसरा एलिमेंट मत लेके आओ, अभी नकाब की बात तो हो चुकी. एरोगेंस में नकाब डालने की कोशिश करते हैं ना, वो एरोगेंट लोग दिखाते हैं कि मैं कितना हम्बल हूँ.
right. But वो एक्चुअल में उनके एसेंस में नहीं होता, उनके जो एक्शंस होते हैं, थॉट्स होते हैं, वे ऑफ बीइंग में नहीं होता. और एरोगेंस जो एक्चुअल में नहीं होता, कई बार हम ओढ़ लेते हैं सो दैट की प्रिटेंस है वो दुनिया को दिखाने के लिए कि लोग हमें अच्छा बोले, या मतलब
पूजा जी, हम दूसरों का एरोगेंस और उसके बारे में नहीं बात करते, क्योंकि हमें दोनों में फर्क होना चाहिए. That's why I'm saying. See, sometimes what happens, no, you think कि नहीं मुझे एरोगेंट नहीं होना चाहिए, तो आप अपने गुण छुपाते फिरते हो.
Yes, true.
डर होता है, मतलब मेरे को ये बहुत बीमारी थी कि people should not think I'm showing off, you know, people should not think I'm arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ये मुझे भी रही है सर, और है शायद.
अगर उससे छुटकारा आपको मिल जाए तो आप अपना असली चेहरा दुनिया को दिखा सकते हो ना. वो भी तो एक नकाब है ना. जब आप कुछ हो और आप लोगों को दिखा रहे हो कि मैं तो नाचीज हूं, वो नकाब नहीं है. तो वो मैंने नकाब बहुत सालों तक पहना हुआ है, तो मुझे पता है. Are you getting my point? Anyway,
Yes.
think about it. Let's listen to Abhinav Saab. Abhinav ji, please talk in front of the camera. Your smile is missing.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's much better. Maybe
Okay.
they too.
The difference between arrogance and acknowledgement is very simple for me. See, in arrogance, you are living in a comparison mode that I'm better than you. I have more money than you. I'm more full than you. I am a better human being than you. And those who are humble, they also have that arrogance. I'm more humble than you. You know. But when you acknowledge, then you just acknowledge, then you are being present to the world right now.
Yeah, that's
it.
I really like this one. Thank you very much. Okay, who else?
Thank you.
Come on, guys, speak up. It's only a conversation. Nobody's judging you. कोई marks नहीं मिल रहे हैं इधर. You're not getting any marks for it. It's not an examination. A lot of people think about it as viva हो रहा है मेरा. I should give the right answers. Yes, Reddy Garu, good morning.
Good morning, sir. When you are in self-acknowledgement, you feel lighter. When you are in arrogance mode, you'll be feeling heavy, sir. That's what I feel.
Absolutely. That's a good indicator. Very nice. Thank you very much. Who else? प्रेम साहब, आपका माइक फिर अनम्यूट हो गया, तो आप ही बोल लो फिर.
नहीं, सॉरी.
क्या आपका ऑटोमेटिकली अनम्यूट हो जाता है?
या
बिना टच किए. Okay, who else? Come on, what's the difference according to you? Let's have your perspective. Let's have your point of view, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Hasina ji.
So in arrogance, your approach towards people is very different from when you are humble.
No. That's not the distinction I'm asking. I'm not saying whether you're humble or not. I'm saying what's the difference between being arrogant and acknowledging yourself. You know, somebody who appreciates his qualities and knows what he's worth. And the arrogant person.
This is what I understood.
We are not talking about humility here. We are
Okay.
saying you can be either arrogant, and a lot of people don't want to be arrogant. So they don't even acknowledge their own, let's say qualities and
Quality.
recognize them, thinking that if I think too much about what I am and how good I am, then I will become arrogant, you know?
Yes.
So
I get
I'm
that.
asking you, what's the difference between the two? According to you.
So when you are arrogant, your approach is different from when you are, when you feel that how you come across people makes all the difference.
Okay. So what's the difference between that way you come across?
Your tone of talking, you're trying to show off, the other person automatically comes to know what you're doing.
Right. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Why you become so serious when we are having a conversation? Huh? You have such a lovely smile. You know, you should allow that to be seen more often.
Thank you.
Yes, very well. And good to have you back, Kuldeep ji. 2 दिन आप missing थे. We were missing your shairi. We were missing you also. Yes. After Vetrivel, Kunen's hand is raised. We should ask him, and we will ask him.
Sir, I didn't raise hand. It's Kunai.
No, I saw your hand raised. Never mind. You can also say. I'm sure you have a lot to say.
Thank you very much, sir. Good morning to all the lovely people again. What I am getting is, if still I'm just trying to grasp, if I work towards bettering myself than yesterday, and I'm very happy about it, it's self-appreciation. If I try to work than the neighbor, and I'm trying to show that it's arrogance, kind of I'm getting, still I'm looking forward to this.
Can you say the last 2 sentences, articulate them clearly, please? Say again, but more clearly what you're trying to say.
When I compare my previous version or yesterday and work on myself, and I am very happy about it, it's called self-appreciation. When I compare my neighbor or other person and I work hard to beat him and show that, then it is called arrogance.
Okay, fine. I got it. Now I got it. Thank you so much. Yes, Puneet.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vetri.
Thank you, sir. A very good morning to you and all. Sir, I was
Sleepy good morning.
pondering upon, and I find element of judgment because when I am acknowledging myself, it's being awareness of myself, my ability, whatsoever I am as is, and complete acceptance without putting any label into that. But when I'm arrogant, I find that I am judging myself a bit inferior, inadequate, or something missing within me, and then I'm trying to cover up through some behavior so that others cannot see the reality. So I'm judging myself when I'm arrogant, while when I'm accepting myself as is, I'm accepting the reality, just being. While in the arrogance, I'm judging my inadequacy. That's what is coming to my mind, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, who else? It's a good place to be inquiring. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, madam. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir. Good morning. I feel the arrogancy in some situation when people around us are arrogant. To come out of the situation, I'm also becoming arrogant. That is what I feel.
Yeah, but okay, good. Thank you for telling us that when you are becoming arrogant. But my
Yeah.
question was key. What is the difference between self-acknowledgement and arrogance?
No, still I don't understand that self-acknowledgement.
Appreciating your own self, knowing your own qualities.
Yeah, that I do always appreciate, because wherever I have been over, I feel I am appreciating myself.
Okay, very good. But by the way,
Thank you.
Malika ji, thank you for your sharing.
Yeah, thank
But
you.
you must start listening also now. I asked a very simple
Okay.
question. What is the difference between self-appreciation and arrogance?
Yeah, still the
difference
answer is
between
not
the
coming
two
in my
things.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that, but I couldn't compare these two. That is the being arrogant and self-appreciating.
Yeah,
Still,
good.
my mind is not working on that. That is
Yeah.
not comparing each other. Yeah.
Good, good, good. But please start working on it. That's why I'm asking the question. You don't have to answer today.
Yeah.
Don't have to answer today. Just think about it.
Okay, sir.
See what opens up for you. Something will open up when you start thinking on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Yes, Jigar sir.
Yes, sir.
बताइए।
सर ये
अब आपकी तस्वीर भी देखते रहें कि आपको भी देख सकते हैं।
Yes, sir. Why not?
That's better. Thank you.
तो सर ये तो सब्जेक्ट बहुत अच्छा है. मैं भी शायद इस I was also thinking around this, and now I also realized from this conversation that self-esteem, when you have a self-esteem, it means you know there are some quality in you, in yourself that is very good. When you know like that, you are acknowledging that, then you also acknowledge others' quality also, right?
Yeah.
So there are the people you acknowledge other. When you are acknowledging yourself,
Yeah.
so you are going to acknowledge others also.
Yes.
And in essence, you living in your world only. Means what I can experience or I can see in arrogance, people is living in himself also, in himself only, and he's just thinking about himself. And in that, in arrogancy, he is always seeing the negatives of others before positives, right? So he will say, okay, if arrogant person is there, then he will say, okay, this is not good. He is doing like this. So this is what difference I am seeing. The fundamentally is, if you have self-esteem, then you will also acknowledge the self-esteem of others. And in arrogance, this will be missing.
Beautiful. I love this one also. So some very good points are coming out today. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jigar sir. Kuldeep ji.
Sir, to my mind, the arrogance is behaving in a superior manner and giving too less consideration to others, while in self-acknowledging is the acknowledging the qualities which a person has. That is what my interest.
Yep, beautiful. And why do arrogant people behave in, I mean, why do arrogant people behave that way?
Because this superiority give them a false satisfaction.
Yeah, I am better than you. That kind of an attitude.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Beautiful. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Yes, Shakti ji, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Self-appreciation is focusing on myself, acknowledging what I'm having. Arrogance is focusing on others' qualities, whatever. We are trying to judge that.
Yep. Sounds good to me. So this is the food for your thought today. All right. Today is going to be a short session. And I want you to think about it. See, because there is this dilemma that we all have. Am I being arrogant? I should not be arrogant. I should not show off. So what many of us do is that we are kind of underplaying ourselves in life. Underplaying, what you are showing less than that because you are afraid of being seen as an arrogant person. You understand that? Now tell me, will it serve you if you show yourself to be less than what you really are? in corporate life or any other life. So this dilemma has to be resolved within our own mind. That I should not be arrogant, agreed. At the same time, should I not show my true colors to the world? Yeah. So that's the thing I want you to dwell on. I want you to think on today and see what all things will open up for you. And then we'll talk about it. So now let us have some shairi from Kuldeep ji before we close. We are really missing you. What happened to you, Kuldeep ji? Are you all right? 2-3 दिन missing थे. तबीयत ठीक है?
I'm all right. I was away from home, but their network was very, very erratic. ऐसा कहते हैं कि किसी को पाने के लिए हमारी सारी खूबियां कम पड़ सकती हैं। किसी को पाने के लिए हमारी सारी खूबियां कम पड़ सकती हैं, पर खोने के लिए एक गलतफहमी काफी।
Wow. That's such a beautiful one.
Means all our qualities put together may fall short. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, very much so.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Should I repeat what I said?
No, we've heard you.
Okay.
We've heard you. Thank you so much. So, Kunen Saab, why don't you translate what Kuldeep ji said and then you say your shairi after that?
ट्रांसलेशन ही तो मुश्किल है जनाब।
अरे किसी को पाने के लिए सारी खूबियां कम पड़ सकती हैं, किसी को खोने के लिए एक ही गलती काफी है। इसको ट्रांसलेट करने में क्या है?
जी। So we should be careful.
All your qualities put together may not be enough to, get somebody into your life, but one mistake is enough to lose them. Interesting, isn't it? Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Kuldeep ji.
Thank you, sir.
Kunen Saab.
What is okay, शायरी करनी?
हाँ, और आज आपकी नींद पूरी गई नहीं है, अभी सुरूर आ रहा है।
कल देर से सोया।
हाँ, वो पता लग रहा है।
अर्ज किया है जनाब के, चलिए कुछ नकाब तो सुनाता हूँ आपको कि नकाब क्या छुपाएगा शबाब हुस्न को। नकाब क्या छुपाएगा शबाब हुस्न को, निगाह इश्क तो पत्थर भी चीर देती है।
वाह।
निगाह इश्क तो पत्थर भी चीर देती है, नकाब क्या छुपाएगा शबाब इश्क को।
Wow. Now, how would you say that in English? Almost impossible. Hasina ji, you can try to translate that one.
Hasina ji, maybe translate.
I don't think.
It's a difficult one to translate.
Let me try to translate, sir. Okay, a mask cannot hide the wonderful, magnificent people beauty or inner self or beauty whatsoever. Any mask cannot hide the beauty. Cannot. निगाह इश्क तो पत्थर भी चीर देती है. The eyesight of love have the power even to penetrate a stone. That's the crude translation.
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, actually quite accurate. But it cannot take the same bhavna of the original diary.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes these words are totally inadequate. Anyways, so good, great. Thank you very much, everybody.
Sukhdeepak sir, I have one query.
शायरी के बाद कोई प्रश्न नहीं पूछ सकते हैं।
Okay.
पूछना या मुझे फोन करके पूछ लेना। Okay.
ठीक है sir.
Bye.
Okay, thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Stay safe, stay blessed all.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.